small. Heads up.
We are at the Wooden Boat Festival 2008 in Port Townsend, Washington. This is the Wooden Boat Festival boat shop, and we have demonstrations and family boat building activities taking place. A lot of noise in the background, but many different activities. Everything from a small pirate ship out in front for the children to play with, and a variety of boats being built that will be launched tomorrow in the afternoon. My name is Steve Soltysik, and I am the boat shop manager and educator here with the Wooden Boat Foundation in Port Townsend, Washington. This is my third summer working here with the Wooden Boat Foundation. I come from Lihue, Kauai, the island of Kauai in the Hawaiian Islands, and this is my summer job, and I work with volunteers building boats. And we also work with young children in the Foundation Boat Shop, and a wide variety of activities that, as long as it's with education and kids, I'm excited. This is the best job I've ever had. Behind me, we have some cabins being chop-sawed and fabricated quick so that they can be used with small children building small toy boats. And on the other side, we also have a family building a Skunk Island skiff designed by a local marine architect, and it will go in the water in about 24 hours from now on Sunday afternoon, just before our sail-by with the Wooden Boat Foundation Festival. The reason I just keep coming back is I believe in education, investing in our future with children and young people. Volunteers in the Wooden Boat Shop. We have a lot of slightly gray-haired generation retired people, men and women, who volunteer in the boat shop, and also some young high school age people, boys and girls, who help out with the boat shop activities. And they represent about 90%, 95% of the work that takes place here in the boat shop. My job is to coordinate the volunteers coming into the boat shop and delegating the responsibility and the workload to give them some sense of connection. And even though it may not be done exactly the way I would do it, we brainstorm and they feel slightly empowered, and they do the project from usually start to finish. And we have some amazing work coming out of the boat shop, and with some very sincere, talented people. So the volunteers and the people I work with have really kept me coming back year after year here at the Wooden Boat Foundation. The boat in front of the boat shop today, the Sea Serpent, is probably the most enjoyable boat that I've been a participant with. It was initially designed by and fabricated by Don Mathrow, and then I started jumping in to help out. It has a theatrical dry brush paint job, nothing very upscale or high class, but the important thing is it's kid friendly, and the children very much enjoy playing on this boat. So if I had to tag one boat that has been the most enjoyable to work with my volunteers and build, it's been the Sea Serpent, the boat in front of the shop here. A little background about Steve Soltysik. I grew up in Santa Barbara, California, and went to school at Santa Barbara, Fresno State, graduated in agricultural engineering, but I ended up teaching maritime education. And my wife and daughter and I built a 32-foot cutter. We lived aboard for 6.5 years and sailed to Hawaii in 1985. Best thing that ever happened is the day I sold the boat, and while my wife, Linda, paid the bills, I built our house and raised 2 children. So my background on Kauai, I teach maritime education part-time, and I also work with American Red Cross, and I love to paddle canoe, also swim in the very, very warm water of Kauai. Kauai has been home for 23 years, but summertime has been here with the Wooden Boat Foundation. A little comment about Port Townsend, at least from my perspective. At times I feel like I'm in a very small community, perhaps an island community, and it is a unique environment where people certainly care about one another. Being a Victorian seaport, I'm very, very impressed with how sincere people have been and kind with accepting me coming in from the outside, from the islands, and taking over the boat shop to help bring people together. So Port Townsend, very special place in my heart. A very special place. In 2 days I fly back to the islands, and in 3.5 weeks I fly over to Paris, where our daughter lives, and she is about to have a little child, and I will be there only for 6 more weeks, working on a peniche, which is a canal barge, doing some maritime construction aboard this peniche. And Europe beckons for me. I speak French. I'm very fortunate, and it's a whole new chapter in our life. So this more than likely will be my last summer here with the Wooden Boat Foundation. I hope I've been able to bring people together, have a very active boat shop that is part of the big puzzle with the foundation with maritime education. So as an educator myself, teaching a wide variety of different topics, everything from boat building to merchant mariners on ships, this has been certainly my very best summer of activity. So for now, closing a little door, never burning bridges, over to Europe in the summertime, wintertime on Kauai. So from an educator's point of view, and somebody who passionately believes in education and investing in our future with our children, I hope the next fellow or woman who follows perhaps in my footsteps here at the boat shop is the boat shop can be a very significant part of that puzzle, bringing people together and inspiring young people to be active participants with boat building and life in general, instead of just sitting down all the time being a spectator. And this is one way I think people can get excited, and young people might get excited about actually doing something with their life. Thank you. Again, my name is Steve Soltysik, and I feel like very fortunate to have this opportunity to be the boat shop educator and manager with the Wooden Boat Foundation here in Port Townsend.